It was just over a month ago that skeletal remains were discovered in Mana, once a town affected by the war.
Police media spokesperson SSP Ajit Rohana said that 39 human skeletons have been unearthed thus far.
He added that investigations will be handed over to the Criminal Investigations Department.
Newsfirst Zulfikar reports from Mana.
Tirukadisuram is located 50 meters off the Mana Sankapiti road. A frightful discovery. During the construction work to lay a water supply line on the road, workers came across human skeletal remains. The human skeletal remains were unearthed on the side of the road leading to the Tirukadisuram Kovil on the 20th of December 2013. Subsequent to the discovery, excavations commenced in close proximity to the Tirukadisuram Kovil on the A32 road in Mana. The excavation is taking place under the supervision of the Mana District Magistrate and is conducted by the Scene of Crime Office of Mana. When Newsfirst visited the excavation site yesterday, measures were taken to cover more ground. Various views are being expressed over this discovery.
I
believe that there was a battle between the military and the LTTE back in 1985. We were living in this area back then. The LTTE was everywhere when the army arrived from Talladi. The Sri Lanka Army and the Indian Army conducted operations until 1990 over here. Some of the displaced people have returned. Some are in India. Some are living in other areas because their lands over here are no more. I received this information via other sources. Since 2009, this area was a high security zone.
2009 வரை உயர் பாதுகாப்பு வலயமாகவே இந்த இடம் இருந்து வருகின்றது.
Skeletons were found. Some of them are dust likes and some of them are full skeleton. So the people, especially those who have lost their people, they are missing in their family, are very particular about this. This to be they suspect that it may be their relative's body. People who have lost their children by disappearing, they wanted to be inquiries to be held regularly and this will be found out when this was done and how, whether males or females or when it was happened. All this thing, they are very keen to find this, and we don't know what we are to do. I think because it is court is doing it, court will do the proper action.
The judicial medical officer who is undertaking the test to determine the identity of the skeletal remains expressed the following views.
We can proceed to conduct various forms of tests based on the information put forward by the relatives of missing persons. That means DNA tests and to identify persons scientifically. We also need to ascertain the cause of death. We also need to find out the time frame in which they died and when they were buried. We are hoping to look into these facts.
The investigation in respect of this particular incident conducted by the Mana police. However, today the police headquarters decided to hand this particular investigation over to the CID. We have to identify the deceased, the persons, the cause of death in respect of the skeletons. So these are the two questions before us. Therefore, we are seeking forensic support in this connection.
We don't know if this is connected to the army or the LTT. As far as we know, this does not belong to the army and had taken place in the LTT area. Investigations are underway in this regard. After the investigations are over, we will know exactly what this incident is.
This is the Tirukadisuram road in Mana. Over a month ago, during construction work to lay water pipes, workers came across skeletal remains believed to be human. Subsequently, excavations conducted here unearthed several more human skeletal remains. Excavations are continuing to locate and ascertain if there are any more hidden skeletal remains in this area. To whom do these skeletal remains belong to? Only investigations will tell us. For Newsfirst, I'm Zulfikar from Mana.